Welcome to the Build a Purposeful, Profitable Business Doing What You Absolutely Love podcast, hosted weekly by Ange, your business fairy godmother, professional copywriter, published author and business owner of 20 years. In every episode, Ange will deliver useful bite-sized insights to help you find your voice, position your value, demystify the marketing tech, and run your business on your terms.
Hi there. Okay, welcome to this episode. I'm really excited to get on today and just talk about this topic that's been coming up quite a lot since we've been in COVID. And I really wanted to nail this down and talk about this because it's something that a lot of small business owners need to address. And this is really the idea of investing in your business, and the idea of investing in yourself as the business owner driving that business. Now, a lot of times I come across business owners and they won't spend the money on investing in aspects of their business to drive the business forward. And as a result, they either stay stuck or they start going backwards actually in their business. And that's a real shame. And I just want to tell you a story about a customer that I had recently and what she was going through. And because of COVID, there was this situation of, how do I say this? With COVID, everything sort of shut down, right? People stopped asking for services. So she wasn't getting people asking for her services. And she started to panic. So even though she was open for business, she was able to run her business online. She wasn't in the stage of business where it was a brick and mortar only business, like hairdressers that had to shut down or restaurants that had to shut down, things like that. Her business was able to continue, but she wasn't getting the demand because a lot of other businesses didn't know what they were doing. They were unsure of the future, so they weren't willing to spend money. So it's kind of a vicious circle, right? So she wasn't getting the inquiries that she would normally get. And instead of changing track and trying something new or being more aggressive at it, she just decided to stop her advertising. So what she used to do was advertise on Google, do Google ads, and she just cut the Google ads off completely. She said, "It's not working for me. There's no point me spending this money. I'm losing money on this now because I keep spending on the ads, but I'm not getting any inquiries." So what I went through with her was, well, how is that going to work for you? If you're not advertising at all and you're not getting in front of anybody, how are they going to know to buy from you when they are ready? How is that going to work? And her answer was, well, I can't invest anymore in Google ads because I'm just not getting any business to cover the money for that. So it was kind of like a chicken and egg situation, right? So this is the thing a lot of businesses go through when there's a downturn or when there's something unsure in the market, like COVID. Rather than getting more aggressive and really hunkering down and really going strong on their marketing to make sure that they're found and people know where they are, they just cut it off completely. They decide that usually marketing then is the first thing to go in their expenses. They're trying to cut all their expenses down. They look at all the expenses that they've got and they see marketing as an expense and they slash the budget on marketing. Well, if you take a different approach to that and you look at marketing as not an expense, but a necessary investment in your business because it's going to get you returns. We talk about return on investment. So if you're marketing, you've got to make sure when you're marketing that the money that you're spending to get those leads, you want to make sure that you convert those leads into customers and that the business that you get in more than covers the cost of the ads, right? So you want to see a return on investment of maybe 2 times, 3 times at least, right? So this is what I said to her, is like, you can't just stop completely because it's a downward spiral. Like if you're not getting business now and you're advertising, if you stop advertising, you're definitely not going to get any business, right? So we had a look at her Google ads and we tweaked them. And we said, okay, let's look at how we can make these stronger. Let's look at how we make the ads stronger. We looked at where the ads were going to. Was it a proper landing page? Let's get things more convincing. Let's convince people. And what we ended up doing was upping the budget above what she normally paid, just to get her higher up on the page and get her on the listing. And it worked wonders, because then she started getting inquiries, she started getting seen. And as a result, she was able to bring in a lot more business, and that easily covered the extra cost she was paying on her ads. Now we have to go back and we have to tweak. We have to keep looking at the ads and making sure that we are bargaining for the right prices on the ads, etc. But and that's something that will be tweaked over time. But just making that initial change where we changed her ads, we changed her landing pages, we changed the way she was talking to customers, offers, and just made it more compelling to buy for, and then upping the price so that she comes up more often on the searches and she comes up at the top on the searches. She just automatically started getting more business. So this idea that marketing should be the thing you cut in a downturn, no, marketing is the thing that you should keep going in a downturn. And it's the thing you need to, in a downturn, pay more attention to really fine tune it so that when the upturn comes, you are really in a strong position to convert those leads. So I just wanted to bring that to you today. Just to say, just look at your business as a business and look at the money you're spending, not as costs, but not as expenses, but as investment, where they are investment. Look at the expense. Don't cut the expenses that are going to bring you a return on your investment. You've got to manage your cash flow, obviously, but do things that are going to get you quick wins. And so upping her price, like we're not going to keep the price up there, but we up the price initially just to get eyeballs on her offers and get people interested. And it worked. So, get aggressive when you need to get aggressive. Just think, I just need, all she needed would be just one customer from that campaign from Google, just for this month, just to pay for that ad. And that's all she needed. And she's had loads of inquiries since putting it up and changing it. So think about that. Think about what you can do differently, not what you can cancel. All right. So it's a investor mindset. It's a growth mindset. It's an entrepreneur mindset, where a positive mindset, where you've got to look at things differently and not look at things as a victim and not look at things as, I can't do this. This isn't going to work, so I'm going to give up. All right. The only way you fail is when you don't try. So think of that as you are marketing your business. So I just wanted to leave that with you as something to think about. And maybe you can look now at how you're marketing your business and what can you do to maybe get a bit more aggressive, to get those extra leads in. Look at every part of your sales cycle to make sure that you are optimizing for conversions as best you can. That make sure that when people go through your sales process or your funnel, that you're more likely than not to close that deal. All right. So that's what I want to leave you with today. So if you've liked what you've heard and you think this makes sense, if you want to subscribe, then do subscribe so that you get regular content here, and go to my page, angedove.com, or you can also go to angedove.com/30 min consult. And if you like what you're hearing and you think you need some help with mindset, you need some help running your business, you need some help setting these things up and having a system and a process to get your business running even in downturns, then book a strategy call with me. I would love to be able to speak with you and see if we're a fit to help you to change things in your business maybe that need changing, or if you haven't got a business and you're looking to start and you think this really makes sense, then I would love to get on call with you as well and see how I can support you there. Okay, so bye for now.